I have always been a bad kid. When I was younger, I used to pretend that I was good, even though I knew it wasn't true. But I tried so hard to learn all of the rules, to follow them to the letter. I read the Bible until the ink of its words became flesh, and that flesh clothed my body in shame, and that shame drove me to the bridge of my sanity, demanded that I jump into the ice-cold waters of death, and I did. Somehow I survived. I got back up, decided to start again, even changed my own name. I am still attempting to escape my own fate, eternity in the fires of hell, even though hell is the only place where I have ever been promised that I will fit in well. I have heard from pulpits and TV preachers and the news and even my own parents that kids like me will always be bad. We'll always find the gates of heaven locked to us. We are soft boys who do not know how to grow into hard men, girls who would rather grow wild than grow up to be mothers and wives. We are children chasing fairy tales and Neverland. We live our lives outside of the roles that society has deemed appropriate for us. We fall in love with humans of every color, shape, and gender. We fuck with their binary ideas of us because we are so hell-bent on believing that we can actually be who we are, take up space in the shape of ourselves, find our way out of the torments that they have prepared for us. So many of us have tried so hard to be small and cold and unnoticeable, to be more corpse and less inferno, but there is fire in our blood, and it is time to let it flow. I know that some of us will still sometimes bow to the gods of churches, but I know now that we are actually kneeling at the altars of humans who have come before us. I kiss the feet of deities in human bodies. I worship the bliss and the pain, and whatever you tell me to call you, I will worship that name. You are divine grace and vengeance and change. You are karma and the face in the flames. You are the bad kid sitting beside me in class. We know that we are not doing any of this right, but dear God, how well we have learned to pretend to be anything and everything other than what we are. Sweet skies, how we are teaching each other to lean into the bad, to be okay with not being okay, to be sometimes afraid, to know that maybe hell really does exist, and maybe I will see you there, but there is nowhere else in heaven or on earth that I would rather find myself than in a place full of bad kids learning to build altars to themselves and piling them high with offerings of love and grace.